just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to do the honors here, and we are underway in Southern California. And we're going to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and it tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
It's a game of fun.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Herbert on the option. He's going to run with it. Space to maneuver at the 40. Near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there. First down. He was able to escape the pocket and get out of bounds. You like the decision-making?
I love the decision-making, and I love the execution because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. You know, they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the danger spots, where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting all he could out of that run and then getting out of bounds?
And he told us, look, I'm a rookie. I'm waiting for the game to slow down, but it seems like he's processing things pretty well.
He certainly is. He's slowing the game down himself with his actions.
Throw into the arms of Allen, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that would be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the gun, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Herbert back to the air. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
8 yards. Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Third and goal, it's still a long way from the end zone. A shotgun snap for Herbert. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. Fourth down.
Nice job understanding the situation. Third and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a fourth down.
Fourth down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Chargers 3, Packers nothing. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But probably the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Long converted the field goal. Now he handles the kickoff duties. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level. Went to a junior college. Went to Cal and just blew up there. And then, of course, is a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than...
He's got it in. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 33 yards that time.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day, they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the game there. 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. After 1 on EA Sports. Chargers 3, Packers nothing. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Yeah, this is up and good to make it 7-3. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
Try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got it over the middle. And he'll get it near the 35 to 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, Herbert. Quickly here, that's complete. He'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Herbert throwing again. On the screen, this is Eckler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Austin Eckler. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Packers' 46-yard line.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes against the quarterback.
Well, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should break open.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A gain of 8 and a first down. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. On first down, Justin Herbert. That's out. This to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. An incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
We know it's not an easy job to grab catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Herbert looking for Allen. He's got it in his head. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, Herbert. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Packers take over first and 10. At their own drive.
Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
And right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now he steps away. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain, and it's second down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. He's got the hook up to Lazard. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
To Alan Lazard. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a strong first half from our quarterback. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Packers take over first and 10.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. He was 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block.
Rodgers wants the football. Chargers. And they're the second shot at the 40-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. And in the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Now Herbert following the turnover. And he's got it on the left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
Herbert setting up the throw on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Hey, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. Williams on the swing. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a gain of a yard there. Now it'll be third down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Badgley's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
13. Packers 7.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Long converted the field goal. Now he handles the kickoff duties. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Packers take over at 1st and 10 at their own 27.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved that they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
First down, Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And really picked off there. It would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. They'll get this to Lazard. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Able to find Lazard. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Do you try to go with a quicker guy and sometimes you even get out quick there? Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Now on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the go is a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
With the handoff to Aaron Jones. The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Good.
Critical extra point up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. For the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And we'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers trailing 14-13. A minute 53 remaining. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. Expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Herbert now to throw. 9 timers left. They'll try and run it. And he's taken down maybe the second across the 35. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Herbert able to get this one all the way on the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The 47-yard line.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. It's Allen, complete. Very solid gain of 27.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run on first down. It's Kellen. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. They'll go again with Kellen. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Third down, here's Eckler. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here comes a very important kick now for Michael Badgley. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Badgley able to knock this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Long converted to field goal. Now he handles the kickoff duties. This one taken just inside the 10. A good-looking return set up here.
First and 10 at their own 35.
So the focus shifts back to the Packers offense. Trailing by 2 after the made field goal. 25 seconds remaining. Their lead is evaporated, but they still have a shot on first down. It's Scantling. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Gain of 31 yards. First down, Packers. Today's final score.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.